Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Enter to win 2 tickets to the SEC Championship game, Bama, Florida. Here's how you enter. Go to YouTube.com. Go to YouTube.com. Type in Out of Bounds Sports. That's our page on YouTube. Share the YouTube feed on your Facebook page. And then you have to go to our Out of Bounds Facebook page and just click like. And you type in Out of Bounds Show and you can find it on the Facebook page. All right? If you didn't get all that, it's on Twitter. Drew, please send that out 4 or 5 more times in the next hour. Logan Farms Honey Glazed Hams.
Think they're busy this week?
Oh, my goodness. They can take care. Look, all the gourmet meats. They have all the casseroles, all the sides. Logan Farms Honey Glazed Hams Market Cafe. They're ready to roll. They are slinging some gourmet meats and casseroles and so on. You can go to jackson.loganfarms.com. They'll take care of everything for Thanksgiving or your corporate gifts. What, a fit at LSU? I don't believe in that. Sorry, a fit at FSU? Could have said the same thing about Les Miles. He was a Michigan man, played under Bo Schembechler, offensive line. Then he coached in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys and was coming in from the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They loved him at LSU. Now, I know how it ended. It never ends well. It will not for Mullen or Freeze either. But it didn't end well for Ron Polk. And it shouldn't have. He ran that program into the ground. But that's another story for another day. Guys, I'm not into what fits at Florida State. If you can win, you can win. Saban came in from Michigan State, had been with the Cleveland Browns, had been at Kent State, had been at Ohio. Come on.
What in Alabama?
How did he work? Like, people didn't think he could walk into Mandeville and talk to people and recruit. If you can communicate and you can recruit and you want it, you're purpose-driven and you have a plan, you can be successful. There are plenty of physicians here, attorneys, engineers that are from all over the country that have been wildly successful in Jackson that are not from here. Happens all the time. So FSU, Florida State, Mark D'Antonio, if you can win, you can win. Brett Bielema, if you can win, you can win. Gary Patterson, Mike Gundy, Dan Mullen, Fedora, but that's smoke and mirrors, but they may go there. David Shaw, I do not see Shaw leaving the Bay Area and Stanford.
Well, would he?
I just don't. He may, but I don't see it. Chris Peterson, Seattle, Washington Huskies. I don't see Chris Peterson leaving. USC, UCLA, they don't have big-time coaches right now. Mora could be fired.
Oh, man.
LSU's open. Texas will open. Boy, have they done a disservice to Charlie Strong the way they've handled that? I understand he gets $10+ million on the buyout. Sorry, Jackson, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's probably the most poorly handled. But other than
are they trying to trump? No pun intended. The new president-elect. Are they trying to trump what Joe Alleva and LSU did last year with Les Miles?
Exactly where I was going with that.
Goes back. Too many of these athletic directors that are getting paid big money are not that sharp. That's one thing that I've said forever in the business. Of course, Larry Templeton, kind of set the standard for lacking any kind of understanding of how to be an AD. But anyway, these guys are just not that good. I don't know if it's that you can't really find the model and the training ground. Do you need to come out of fundraising? Do you need to come out of media relations? Do you need to, what the deal is? But
surely you don't need to come out of fundraising, right? Like the funds are there with the boosters, right?
No, fundraisers.
Yeah, boosters
big
are making
deal.
These calls. And that's why all the reporters are getting the word before the AD or the president is even letting it out.
Why do you allow Charlie Strong to go? Drew and I watched it yesterday. You had to go. They had it live on ESPN. Why do you allow Charlie Strong to go out there like that?
On the press.
And take all, you should have made the decision and, you should be out in front of it. You haven't handled it well. He's not going to survive. They'll probably beat TCU. But other than that, because the players will probably get jacked up for it, Charlie Strong, $10.8 million buyout. Boy, that's a nice way to go to the house.
Ooh, what's his first move when he gets to the house? Or does he even go to the house?
I don't
Go
know.
right to an island.
I don't know if he'll take a big defensive coordinator job or if he'll sit out a little while after going through what he's gone through. He has plenty of money now.
Man, he's going through a lot down there. Mentally.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's a tactical
And look, did
thing.
you notice yesterday he was he said we had to do some things in the program, but then he was quick to say, look, Mac Brown is a friend, has been good to me. I'm not putting Mac Brown down. It's just we had to do some things when I got here. I mean, he is trying to be – he doesn't want to throw anybody under the bus.
No, he's trying to be cordial, and that's okay.
And I think he's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out. And you can't do that at Tech. You just can't have that record. What is the record? Let me pull it up real quick.
They're 5-6 right now, I think.
He's 16-20 at Texas. Dan Mullen and Hugh Freeze won immediately at Mississippi State and Ole Miss. He in a tougher division, tougher conference.
Yeah,
he's in the Big 12, and he's 16-20. He's 12-14 in the Big 12. Can't do it.
Why?
Wish him the best. Can't do it.
Explain that.
How do you go that? How are you that bad in the Big 12? All you got to play is Baylor once every 4 years. TCU's good twice
Once
every
every
6 years.
4 years. What are you talking
They're
about?
only good once every 4 years.
Oh, Baylor?
Yeah. And TCU's only good, man. They've been good twice in the past 8 years.
No, TCU's good every other year.
Every other
Or
year.
even almost. He's even been more. There's been times where he's ripped off 4 or 5 good seasons in a row.
Patterson?
Yeah, I think so. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, they had my boy.
It has happened.
How did TCU go from that Peach Bowl whopping over Ole Miss, losing one game, to where they are now in
Like
2 years?
Bartu says, they don't recruit in the top 40. And so you're going to have that kind of deal. You know, you just can't play at that level. Who do we have?
Fletch.
Fletch, I've got about 30 seconds. Hey, Fletch, what's up, bud? I got about 30 seconds, man.
Hey, a couple comments on some of the topics throughout the day. Like y'all said, Ole Miss State game shouldn't be close, but it doesn't mean it won't be close. Those guys have underachieved on both sides throughout the year, so maybe it shouldn't be close, but it doesn't mean it won't be close.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the coaching, like you said, we may be making too much of the whether they fit or not, but it's definitely a consideration. Did Myers succeed in Florida? Yes. Good coaches will succeed more than likely wherever they go. What did it overwhelm him and burn him out? Yes, to the point where clinically it sounded like he had some problems. Did Mullen do well at State? Has he done well at State? Yes. But maybe hasn't been such tension or a little bit uncomfortable that it looks like, he's tried to bail the last couple of years. So I think you consider it, but that shouldn't be your overarching thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah. Okay. Like Ben Howland. I mean, Ben Howland's in Starkville. People love him. Thanks for the call. And the whole fit thing. Krzyzewski was at Army from Chicago, Illinois. Came in from Army. Goes to Duke. Never leaves. Snellenberger was not tied to Miami. Saban was not tied to LSU or Bama. Urban Meyer to Florida was wildly successful. Mac Brown at Texas. I just think you could.
So we do make too much of it.
There's no doubt. There's no question. It's about, do you have a plan? Your organizational skills. Are you bright? Do you understand everything that you have to do to run a major college football program? And not allowing people to meddle. Saban doesn't allow people to meddle. Evidently, some coaches do. That's what it comes down to. All right, let's wrap it up with Logan Farms and their gourmet meats. It's Thanksgiving, and they can take care of you with one call, 601-366-4267. And they've got gourmet meats, including the honey glazed ham, right? Logan Farms, honey glazed hams, Market Cafe. They've got the brisket, turkeys, fillets, you name it, casseroles, everything that you need. Then on the corporate side, as you're thanking your clients and employees, you can go to jackson.loganfarms.com and see what all they offer. Or you can call 601-366-4267. Hey, guys, don't forget, the podcast is on iTunes. Go, subscribe, and listen. Detillier and David Morris and Brad Edwards were all great. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We'll be back for another show tomorrow.